Welcome, friends, to a special horror game run using the Incubus encounter pack from Venger's decks. They are a small Scottish creator with fantastic encounter and map content that can be used with D&D 5e or other game systems. If you enter Penance RPG at checkout on vengersdecks.com, you can get 20% off your order. One use per customer. You can also get over 200 battle maps, including the ones here, as well as exclusive encounter decks and packs, by becoming a patron at patreon.com/vengersdecks. I hope you enjoy the tale.
Hello everyone, welcome along to this exclusive Penance RPG Halloween one-shot. My name is Ian and I'll be your DM for today, and we will allow our players to introduce themselves, starting with Dragon, as always.
Hello, I'm Dragon. Today I am playing a dwarf cleric called Nadia. She's pretty fanatical, really, about following her deity. They did save her entire family after all, so this could be interesting.
Excellent, and next we'll go to Daniel.
Hello, I'm Daniel, and I'm playing a human fighter known as Bristle Dunnards of a particular military of no name because I didn't think of one before now. We'll fill in the blanks later.
Excellent, and after Daniel we have Susie.
Hi, I'm Susie Q. I'm playing Daisy Fletcher, a small halfling girl that sells flowers by day and a thief extraordinaire by night. But shh, you don't know that. So I'm interested to see how she's going to get along with the other two so far.
Oh, she seems like a right old lady.
Sure.
Oh, wait. Okay.
And last but not least, we have Greg.
Good evening. I am playing Keltrin, a high elf wizard. I have a distinct interest in researching lost mysteries, finding out what happened to my mentor.
Excellent. So, now that we have everyone introduced, I will get started. So, our story opens with our team on the road. They are moving their way through the local area to get to the Duchy of Vermilion, where they'll be meeting with the Duke. They'll be meeting with the Duke in order to discuss their previous adventures. As it is just turned morning, they'll be taking a stop in scenic Mudford Sock along the way in order to get some food and maybe just a little bit of rest. So, you roll into wonderful Mudford Sock, a place that certainly lives up to the name. And the first thing you notice is that the entire town seems to be in complete disarray. There are men and women standing around crying and on the street. There's people ransacking houses. There's screaming, shouting. On the steps of the largest house that you can see, there appears to be a mob forming.
I just kind of instinctively hide behind the biggest person in our party just in case I accidentally did this.
Can I claim the right as the biggest person?
Yeah, I'm just like, do you have a cloak?
Oh, of course! And
Yeah,
I
I'm just
whip
like-
it over you. It's like,
Yeah, I'm just like, I ain't nobody here but us shoes.
well, this seems a bit of a disorganized rabble, isn't it? Should we interfere?
It certainly looks like something has gone wrong. I think we should check what is happening.
as you move through the city, or the town, I should say, someone runs up to the top of the steps at the largest building. It's hammering on the door and then turns around to face the mob. This young man basically starts to get everyone riled up. The only part you can hear over everyone else screaming is the young man saying that we all know who this was. We all know who did this. This was the Baba Roga. We know it was her. Everyone starts to... There's much of a rabble and an uproar around as people are still screaming and ransacking through buildings as they go. The one thing that you do notice in all this chaos is there are absolutely no children to be seen.
Well, I wouldn't want him to be here to see all this. God, get yourself together, man. So, I'm not sure who we can, speak to, because everybody seems fired up, but I imagine since a young man pretty much sees himself as a leader, or at least important enough to know what's going on here, and say it out for everybody to hear it, we should approach him.
Okay.
Have we ever, been in this town before? Do we have any idea who Baba Roga is?
Nope. This is your first time passing through Mudford Sock.
Okay, so we have no reason to be here. And yet... Okay, that's fine. And just sort of, as, the big fella starts walking towards the sort of center of everything, I'm just going to quietly, step out from underneath his cloak and just, follow the party up, but at a sort of respectable distance so I can pretend not to be with them if it all goes. I want to help, but I also, this isn't...
Good job keeping look at the flank, Lilial. She's a good one.
Just put a flower behind my ear and try to look nonchalant.
Right, then yep, as you approach the kind of younger man, he actually catches your eye. He's like, oh, here we are, everyone. Tries to get everyone as quiet as he can. We have people here who might be able to help us. Are you willing to come and help us out?
Well, it depends on what you need help with. We're nothing if not a charitable set of roaming adventurers.
Well, you see, there's been something of an incident. All of the town's children have went missing overnight.
Oh, ghastly.
I know who did this. Down out in the woods, there's a hag who lives out there, goes by the name of the Baba Roga. Now we all know that she's one of these sneaky types. And I'm sure it's her that's taken all of our children. Obviously, we can't leave to go and investigate. We need to stay here in case the kids turn up. So we do need someone to go and have some words with this old hag and find out exactly what's happened. On you go.
And if this Baba Roga does not have your children?
She's definitely got her kids. No question about it.
Well, she may have took them, but would she keep them in the hut or elsewhere is what we require.
Well, that's what we're sending you to find out. We need someone to go and present enough arms to, get our kids back. As the man speaks, you hear the crowd behind you just going yeah, kill the old bitch. Well,
what interaction? Right? So what interaction have you had with Baba Roga in the past to be so sure that she is the one at fault?
One of the townspeople steps forward, quite a short, heavy-set woman. Well, she seduced my husband. This sort of like beanpole thin, shy-looking man tries to hide himself in his hat. Like, he's like, I caught the two of them out there dancing in the fields. Aye. Oh, can't be having that.
Can I roll an insight check on these two to see whether or not they're just making stuff up?
Sure thing. Go right ahead.
My insight is -1, but we'll give it a go. It's an 8. It's an 8. Genuine, this seems, I think. Right?
I mean, I will say that the guy absolutely looks like he's blushing, and the woman seems very annoyed. So there's a decent chance that it's correct.
Okay. I mean, they speak the truth, man. They speak the truth. Like, yeah, okay.
Wow. One of the other men steps forward and says, "Well, the hag, she ruined my crops. I wasn't able to grow anything for months." And you hear someone in the back go, "That's because you're a shite farmer."
I'm kind of picking up what you're putting down. Okay, so, well then, destruction of property, adulterer, and kidnapper. That is more than enough reason for us to go on this quest together. Right, men? And woman? Jeez. He's just like, into this now.
It bears investigation, but so far we have allegations that could have other, possibly reasonable reasons for them happening.
Nonsense. Definitely the hag. Absolutely.
Do you have perhaps any town records that discuss Bavaroga at all? Is there anything we can look through before we start heading off into the depths to find somebody?
The closest that you seem to be able to get are essentially more witness testimony, shall we word it. People around town who are able to give you a wide variety of tall tales and stories.
She turned me into a newt.
Yep.
Oh, better. Daisy's just like, yeah, I totally believe this guy. I mean, he's still kind of new in the eyes. Like,
Because of all my pottery was smashed.
Yeah, this is a fairly small town, so they don't really have anywhere that keeps records. They're not 100% sure that any of them can, read or write, so keeping records would be somewhat difficult.
Alright. So I suppose, like, the last question you ask is, okay then, point us in a direction. Where does she live?
At that, the man who'd taken himself to be the leader steps forward and says, he looks out into the crowd and points, Hugh and Roger, and he points to two men in their late teens. You two go along with this group, and you'll be able to show them exactly where to go. Now, Hugh and Roger are definitely the kind of kids who look like their parents are at least somewhat related. They're gawking at you as they kind of, yeah, sure thing, yeah, we'll take you through the woods, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said there was no kids. So how old are they?
Oh, like I said, under like 18, 19, like late teens. That's okay.
Dead wrong.
So yeah, the pair of them step forward and begin to kind of hustle you down through the woods. Oh, this way, come on, follow us. We'll take you there.
As we're starting to move, I'm going to make sure I've got a bit of paper in my hand so I can make a small map so that we know where we're going and how to get back again. Because this feels weird to be escorted.
I kind of feel like they're maybe going to eat us. Yeah, just like leading us into the woods.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it's not the bees.
I mean, what if the old lady's already eating all the kids? I mean,
Or
Oh.
what if she's going? What if they're sending us so that she can eat us and let the kids go?
Oh, please.
it's not great eating on me. Let's be.
Have
Really?
more respect for your fellow countrymen. Come on now. They wouldn't just lead us down here to die. They would cause our loud rabble to catch a few tricksters. Tricksters in their grasp. Come on.
But I mean, like, Hugh, Roger, how come you guys aren't walking with no pitchforks or something for defending yourself against an evil witch?
Oh, because they have us.
Well, I would say that both of them do have like a small club with them.
Got a hitting stick.
Yeah, like Roger shows you his hitting stick, and Hugh says they don't let us have swords.
How?
I see.
Real quick, do I have a sword I can give them?
Oh
Don't give him a
dear.
sword. Don't give him a sword, Bristol.
Okay.
Like what I will say is,
Don't do it.
as you kind of look around, Roger's like, no. Like Hugh isn't allowed sharp things. Okay.
Right, I see.
You know what? I totally understand. I've been with a few trainees before that have had extended training before the fields.
I'm just gonna walk behind Nadia now and as far away from you as possible. Try and hide all my sharp things.
Okay, Bristol's eyes are looking everywhere for potential threats. He's observing the way this path is going and where the path's torn off. You know.
Okay, it's up to you. You could give me a skill check. You can either use nature or investigation or whatever you think might be most appropriate.
Can I use actually animal handling to judge the general nature around? Because it is a hag. They are unnatural. So
I would say that would still fall under a nature check.
fair enough. Okay, I'll just make a nature check then.
Sure thing.
Help. That's a tree.
That's a -1. Oh, okay. You want to help? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll help. If I can
So
help.
that's an advantage, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay.
Tree. That's some grass.
20
It's a squirrel.
-1. That's 2 14s. Okay then. That's a 13 total.
Okay. In that case, you definitely notice that things in this section of the woods aren't quite right. For instance, you think back to the things that you've learnt growing up that moss only ever grows on the north side of trees, but here it seems to grow all the way around. That there are the occasional berry bush that seems to have either far too many or far too few branches. It still holds the same amount of berries as it should. And more directly pressing, as you kind of move along the path and into a clearing, you notice that there are small streams, trickles of water that are kind of flowing through the woods, including up small sections of hill.
Yes, definitely unnatural.
Is that because we ate some of the berries?
I mean, as far
Did
as I
you
know,
eat
no
the
one.
berries?
I mean, I'd eat some berries.
As
You
far as I know, no one ate the berries.
I ate some berries.
Even Roger and Hugh know not to eat the berries.
Daisy,
Daisy
we
was
talked
raised by
about
goblins.
this. If you need to try
takes
berries, have me eat fast, at least. What do we talk about? It is 1 second on the skin, 1 minute on the tongue, and then we test eat it. You would never survive.
Fine. It's just wars going uphill. It's not because of
It-
berries, right?
It isn't, but I'm just saying it could have been.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
As you're kind of moving into this clearing, you notice that some of these small streams of water seem to be collecting together into puddles that seem, rather than being flat, oddly bulging, kind of undulating. You also hear, just somewhere out in the middle of the woods, a laugh. Just a very quiet.
Do I know where it came from?
I mean, somewhere in the woods. It's very difficult to actually pinpoint.
Alright. Could I roll a perception, or nah?
I would say that as you're kind of looking around, you're slightly more concerned when these sort of like undulating puddles raise up into pillars,
Fair.
and then settle down into vaguely humanoid blobs of dirty, brackish water.
So Nadia is going to make sure that her warhammer is in one hand and starts thinking about which spells might be useful here.
Yeah, I for sure let the big guy go first.
As
Goes fast. Every step.
I was going to say, as the three blobs are slowly undulating, you hear, it almost sounds like it could be the wind passing through the trees, but you definitely hear a very distinct leave before the three water elementals start rushing towards you. So, can everyone roll me initiative, please?
Oh, dang.
Okay, no quick.
Dang, I was going around wait. Let's see.
Yeah, you should have hidden when we were out in the forest with all this creepy stuff happened. Okay, that's a +2.
25. Whoop, Daisy's fast.
Nice. Oh yeah, you're gone.
I'm just like, nope.
Okay. So what did everyone else roll?
Oh, that's a 7. Man, can you touch this?
Okay.
I have a 12.
Don't make me go first.
I think you're going to
Yeah,
have
this
to go
beats
first.
me.
You're going to have to go fast, and at least you can hide quick.
So the dice spot did work for me, and now it stopped again.
You
so
need
I'm
one
gonna
D20,
grab-
Dragon.
Does it?
Yep.
I'm not getting the box come up this time though, to type it in.
Let's see if
Fine.
this will work.
I have dice. I have dice, and I have one of the Penance dice trays to roll it in.
Hey, there we go. A little bit of brand synergy, always like that.
Well,
Nice.
hit it.
Not that it gave me a great number. 9.
It's warming up. It's warming up. It's, you
9.
know, yeah.
Right, I'm just making sure I've got everyone here. Okay, then we are going to start with Daisy.
I know. Okay. So,
I'll say the three water elementals are probably about 20 feet from you at this point.
okay. Only got little legs. Only got little legs. I only got little legs. So just shoot them and hope for the best. Are they within 5 foot of any of my friends?
No.
No. Okay, so sneak attack's not gonna be a thing. In that case, I am.
Sorry. No, sorry.
I can hide and then get advantage, but I don't know. There's not much to hide in here, is there? Because it's a bit of a clearing in there. Big puddles.
I was going to say, don't exactly quote me on this, but I think you
I can hide behind others. Yeah.
you
you can hide behind other people.
Yeah, you can hide. She's a little halfling. She can pretty much do it easily. And
Yeah, I can hide behind the big folks. So I'm going to take out my wee short bow. I'm going to make a shoot at one of the probably the nearest elemental. 20, that's plus 6. So we got 16.
Ooh.
Hey, okay.
So
And what's your damage?
Yeah, get roll damage. 1d6 plus 3. It's an 8. 8 points.
Okay.
So I do the shooty. And then, yes, I would like to hide. So, you want a stealth check?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind one of the big ones. Plus, what's my stealth? Oh, plus 9. Lovely. That's 29. That's not.
So
That was a nat 20,
So as-
baby.
not bad. Yep. So as you launch the arrow, you notice that it seems to not exactly bounce off, but definitely sink into the water elemental with not much of an effect.
Yeah, I figured.
So that's still like half damage, which was pretty nice.
We tried, but we're now gone with the nat 20 hide check. Right. So, just not there anymore.
I'm gone.
Yeah. And I think that is turn.
Yes, I believe it is. Which brings us to Greg.
Okay. I'm just going to quickly glance round to see what Hugh and Roger are doing in response to these elementals appearing.
Well, given that Hugh is currently looking for a squirrel that he saw earlier on, not an awful lot. Roger, at least, has definitely noticed that something has happened. So that is an improvement. He is preparing his hit and stick.
Well,
Stick.
that's something at least. Okay, I'm just
Here's
going
this man
to.
hitting a stick.
Yep. I'm just going to step sideways slightly to make sure we're not too gathered up, and I'm going to just throw a ray of frost with a flick of my wrist at the one that that Daisy shot at. So let's see how that
you
goes.
take care of a water elemental.
That is an 8. I think my aim might be slightly off.
Okay. Yep. Then your ray of frost unfortunately shoots between two of the elementals, hits a small sapling tree, and leaves it a broken, shattered mess.
Oops.
It could have become a great oak.
Yep. So after that, the water elemental that has already been shot takes its first kind of moves forward. It flows over the ground, picking up. Oh, sorry. Yep.
Can I use my reaction for Polar Mastery? Since it got into range, I want to smack it.
Okay. Yes, you absolutely can. I was going to say, as it rolls over the forest floor, it picks up, twigs and leaves and all kinds of stuff and swirls it into itself. But yes, you can use your reaction to give it a good slap.
Alright. Hold on. One d20 plus 7, I believe. Okay. What's the damage for Glaive? Hold on real quick. Okay, that's a 1d10 plus 4. Can I expend a superiority dice on this?
Yes, I believe you can.
Okay, I wish to use precision attack. Okay, so that adds like a d8 damage to this already coming. That's
That's fine.
1d10 plus... What was mission? It's plus 4.
Plus 4.
Plus 4... 1... And then a plus d8. Damn it. Oh well. Okay, that is a full 10 damage altogether. And it is a magic weapon, so I imagine it's better.
Yes, you can definitely tell the actual structure of the elemental seems to have been affected. As you slice through its core, a huge chunk of water just spills out onto the forest floor.
Alright.
Next, we have poor Hugh, who is going to take your lead and run forward.
No, do you? Your head stick ain't magic.
In order to give this poor elemental a smack. He does manage to miss. He did roll a 2, which isn't great, but it's not a natural 1, so it could be worse.
What are those for natural ones, misses?
We'll see. We'll see how cruel I'm feeling.
We'll see when we roll a 1.
Yeah.
I do not like that.
Depends how cool the thing you wanted to do.
You're lucky you're a halfling. You're lucky you're a halfling.
Poor Hugh, the elemental sees him coming and sort of shifts its whole body around in order to leave him missing and overshooting past it. So after...
Roger, no! Huge enough, no, simply.
So after that, we have Nadia.
So, Nadia, having noticed that the magical damage did a decent amount to it, and thinking it's probably more useful than my physical weapons, I'm going to cast the Sacred Flame cantrip.
Okay.
Which means that the creature needs to make a DC 14 dexterity save, or take 2d8 radiant damage.
Unfortunately, it does make that save.
Does it do half? No?
Yeah, I was going to say, does it do half damage on a failed save, or is it just...
No damage at all.
Damn.
Okay. Then, in that case, the elemental essentially flings forward as much water as it can to counter the little blast of fire that you've managed to conjure. And then after that turn, I believe it will be Bristle's turn.
Final. Okay, so... did the first one get taken down?
No, it is still standing.
Damn. Okay, so...
We just kind of tickled it a bit. I don't think we've done much.
Damn. Alright. So, I would like to... are they close to each other?
The two that are standing further back are, yes.
Can I get to them with 5 feet?
Yeah. Sorry, with 5 feet? No.
Oh, sorry, 30 feet, yes. I haven't...
yes. Yes, that should be fine.
Okay, so
don't cover it off, I'm hiding.
I rush forwards past the weakened one, because I trust my party to be able to take him down. And I leave Daisy behind with no cover. Going past him, I used both of my my attack on one first. So, let me check.
Yeah.
Okay, 20. Sorry, let me type this in. Oh, God, so awkward. +7. I would actually like to use, what was it? My fainting attack with my bonus action to give me a advantage on this first one.
Right, okay. That should be fine.
Should I? I also want to use Great Weapon Master. So I can take a -5 penalty to this and if the attack hits, I add +10 to the attack's damage.
You can certainly give it a go.
Okay, with advantage, let's go. Oh, sorry. Ah! Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Yes! Okay, so it's a 1d10
And 10 damage.
plus 3 plus 10, so that's 13 damage, yes.
Nice.
That is 16. I clobber the one on the right with my glaive, just thrashing through it, and then I stab forward into the second one next to me with my second attack. Just a normal one.
Yep, go for it. So roll.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
1d10 plus... actually, it's a +4, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a... Oh, so I add a +1 damage to the other one, sorry.
The other one, that's fine.
And that's a full 10 damage on the second.
Oh, there we go.
He just uses his glaive, stabs through the second one, whips it out, and crushes the second one next to it. I've used my bonus action, so I can't use the special thing. So I'll end my turn now, blocking the way for those two.
All right. That's a pretty good turn. Next, it is the turn of the two water elementals that you're standing next to.
Alright.
So both of them are going to attempt to just give you a quick slap.
Give me the crits.
It's a wet slap.
Yep.
You could call it a moist slap.
I'd rather not.
Do it.
What's your AC?
That's a 17.
17. Okay. So one, as you've kind of just sliced straight into it, one manages to shoot out a little burst of water that misses completely. But the second one does manage to give you a rather solid smack in the side of the head.
Alright.
The second... Yep, so it will hit you with 5 damage.
Alright. Ha! I sweat more than that!
Okay, and then after everyone else, it's Roger, who wasn't able to find the squirrel that he was looking for, so he decided...
Roger, I thought you were the smart one.
So he's decided that he's going to get himself into this fight as well. He also takes a run towards the elemental that is came forward. He actually manages to hit it pretty well, a very solid thwack straight on top of what could roughly be described as the head. It doesn't do a great deal of damage, just 2 points, but it definitely means that the elemental has, as far as you can tell, turned to face him to give him a little bit more attention, which is going to bring us right back around to Daisy.
Okay, so there's two of these things, and they're sort of in melee with Roger and Bristle. Okay.
And there's one that has kind of came forward that is now sort of in melee range with the rest of the group.
Alright, okay, so it's like all up in our business.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's the weakened one. You should be fine. You have magic weapon melee, right?
Yeah, I've got a rapier. But my question is, with the big ones running off, am I still hidden? Because if I'm hidden, I have advantage.
I was going to say, you are sadly not hidden.
Dang!
But you are. They are next to us.
Don't run away when I'm done!
However, with a little bit of movement, I'm pretty sure you could be flanking.
Okay.
So, because it is currently, like I said, facing Roger, to give him a little bit of distraction. So you should be able to use that to get sneaking. Yep, to get sneak attack off.
I'm like, hey, look over there! And then jump right behind the other side. Pull out my rapier and like, hopefully this works. And roll a hit.
Oh man, I should do a fight rogue someday.
+7, that's a nice number. So we rolled a 6 and a 1.
Okay.
So I don't think either of them are going to hit. That would be a 9 and a... Well, I mean, yeah, it's advantage.
Wow.
It would be 6
Yeah,
plus
whichever your best one.
7 is 11.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not.
Sorry,
Thanks.
6 plus 7 is 13.
Oh shit, thank you. That hit.
Oh, yes, sorry. That good does hit.
Yay!
Good.
So I did hit. I
Man,
almost didn't.
So you'll be rolling your damage and your sneak attack damage, I think.
That's 4, so we have first off from rapier itself. 12.
Well,
Yeah, and
Go.
then 3, 6. 15! 12 plus 15! That's that many.
so you thrust your rapier straight through the core of the creature, give it a little shh, and then before you know it, the almost like a bubble popping, the entire structure just collapses and floods the forest floor around you.
My shoes are wet, aren't they? My shoes are wet.
Oh,
everything's
wet in this point.
Oh no! I've got like mustaches and stuff in my kit. I'm supposed to get wet.
I know that like Daisy has made it really uncool now, but I wanted to imagine she did the Zorro thing with the but just like carved a D into it.
Oh, it's sweet that you think I'm cool, Bristle.
I always think everyone is cool. It always gives them a jump in their mind.
I'm really not.
So with one water elemental down, that means we are on to Queltron's turn.
I'll be surprised. I'm surprised that you rolled under me in initiative.
Okay, I'm going to hopefully make a rather better attempt at this one. I'm going to pick my target as the elemental that Bristle passed by, and I'm just going to flick out a ray of frost in the direction of that elemental. Hope for a slightly better targeting here.
Fingers crossed.
And my aim is true.
Hey,
23.
There we go.
Yeah. You can do it.
So that's 9 damage from the ray of frost.
Yes. So the ray again punctures straight into the core. You can see a huge chunk of ice forming inside the elemental that seems to be causing it some serious trouble. But after that, we are on to Poor Hugh, who at the very least is now just soaked and covered in all sorts of crap, and decides that he might not be able to do much, but he can at least provide a distraction, and rushes forward again into our next, into the elemental that you just struck, completely missing. But at the very least, again, the two elementals have turned to face him, so that is something for Daisy to take advantage of later on, I'm sure. After that,
take advantage, never.
After that, it means we are on to Nadia's turn. If we have a dragon.
So
There we
the
go.
cantrip didn't work very well last time.
No.
Nope.
So I'm probably gonna approach and swing my warhammer because it might work.
Mm-hmm.
I shall do it two-handed as well.
Sure thing.
Or not, because that was a 12. Total.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, the elemental shifts just as you take your swing. You manage to catch a couple of droplets off the very edge, but that seems to be about it.
The problem with water elementals, they're too mobile.
So
You could
next,
say they are fluids.
So next, that brings us back around to Bristle.
Okay, Bristle is going to. He's still between the both of them, right?
Yes.
So he's going to, use both of his attacks, first of all, on... Actually, I can use a painting attack and animal damage. Okay, he's going to use one of his attacks on the one next to Nadia first.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have advantage of flanking?
Get him, Bristle!
Yes, you should do, because Hugh's right in there with you as well.
Okay, so I'll use just a normal attack, and I'm going to use Great Weapon Master again.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, let's roll that. What is that? That's a 20.
Hey!
Hey! There we
That's
go.
your 20. Okay, so that's 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
That's crit rolls, yeah. Okay,
Yep.
plus 14.
Yep.
Woo! That is a cool 22 damage.
Ready?
Okay. Then the elemental that is right next to Nadia is the one that is not quite as wounded. However, now that the glaive is passed straight through it, there's yet another gush of water. It does seem to still be standing somewhat, but you can see it's actively leaking at this point.
It's not good, it's not the night all damp.
Yeah. Then I use my...
It's not damp, it's not the night. Like, come on.
And now you have a very soggy, angry dwarf.
Okay. Ian pulls it out, flips it around, and stabs the other one with his second attack. With fainting attack again for this one. To the 20 plus... I think can I do Great Weapon Master twice in a row? Time.
I think you can only do it once per turn.
I'll quickly check. Or you make a melee attack. It doesn't say anything... Oh, wait. No, it doesn't say anything about doing it once a turn.
Hang on.
Oh, actually, on your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, you can make one melee attack as a bonus action.
Oh, yes, you can.
Okay,
You should still have your bonus action available, so yeah.
Okay, so I'll use this with fainting attack real quick with the bonus action. That's going to be... It doesn't say anything about only doing
you're
Great
right.
Weapon Master. Yeah, so I'm going to do this again, Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
A 2d20 plus 2. That is a 17. It works out. So that's a 1d10 plus 14 again. Jeez.
In that case, you won't even need to roll.
Nice.
Your attack smashes through the other element.
Yeah. And then I use my actual final extra attack on the one I just didn't. Jeez, that is also an advantage because of flanking again.
Yes.
Oh my god, is this what being a battle master is actually like, when nothing is like teleporting away from you? Oh god. I'm giggly right now. Jeez. Okay, that's a plus 4, DG20, let's go. Okay, that hits. 1d10 plus 4 again. Yeah, wait. I think it was a plus 7 for the other one, whatever.
Yeah.
So 1d10 plus 4. Oh, that's 5 damage. Oh well.
Okay. Yet another solid strike. The elemental, after having taken that much damage, just begins slowly, sort of, almost shaking and leaking away.
Why don't you try that again?
As it eventually just collapses into the floor once again.
Hey.
Work.
Maddie, I smell funny.
I had to use 3 dice in that game, but I do not regret it.
Well, we'll see how much you regret it once we get to the next fight.
Hey, can we have a short rest? Try.
I don't want to dry my shoes.
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone needs to take a short rest to dry their shoes, make sure their bags aren't soaked through.
I gotta do my taxes. man. Just do a short rest.
I had meringues in here, man. I had meringues. They'll be ruined.
They're just going to be dissolved.
So sad. I was looking forward to them. Had meringues, Nadia. Meringues. Stupid elementals.
Roger and Hugh look a little shocked, a little bit pumped, but you can tell this isn't necessarily normal for them. They aren't keen on being this deep out into the woods. No. This is where all this kind of stuff happens. They're not very happy, but yes, after everyone has taken 5 minutes to gather themselves, Roger essentially pumps Hugh up, and he's like, "Come on, we need to take them to the cottage. We need to get them going. Come on!"
Good man. Let's march forth.
So how many little kitties are missing? Are we talking just 2 or 3, or a whole?
It's
is it like a Pied Piper situation? They just kind of dance into the woods.
It's all the kids in the town. I mean, there must be. Hugh looks very deep in concentration. You can tell that he's very tempted to remove his shoes.
It's okay to use your fingers fast.
There's a lot of kids. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Yes. It is the number that comes after 14 is 15. All right, and we just
how did you know how many toes I had?
You should probably. Sorry, go ahead.
This Baba Raga, she just scooped them all up in her arms and took them away.
Well, we don't know. She must have used her magic to attract all the kids away. Yeah.
Is that a thing magic could do? I just look at both spellcasters.
I mean, there are lots of different types of magic in the world, and it's entirely possible that some of them could be used to that sort of end, but it's not one of the standard forms.
Right then.
Sorry. Disquieting.
Yeah, I'm not feeling about this.
As you're are led further into the woods, you do hear another set of rustling. Almost sounds like leathery wings. As you manage to spot a crowd of bats, which are sticking together in what might be an unnaturally close sort of formation. Just hurtling through the woods, seemingly crossing back on themselves and eagerly circling around your group as they kind of continue to fly around. They are in and out, they're never quite attacking, but they're certainly harassing throughout most of it. And again, you definitely hear what must be the sound of a couple of the bats actively laughing at you.
Bats are laughing at us.
How can bats be laughing?
Laugh with your own mouth in front of me, cowards!
In Bat Country, anything goes.
There's a Bat Country?
It would appear so. Why else would they be flying in the daytime?
I mean, look, I don't know much about animals, I'm going to tell you. It was not my interest. Okay, so we'll just let's imagine forwards to Hugh, Roger. When we're like within 100 feet, just like a good pointing distance away, you could run back to the village and let us handle the rest.
I mean, Big Frank, he sent us along with you. I mean, we should maybe need to stick this out, give us a hand, you know.
That is very touching from both of you. Very brave. You're men today, for sure, for saying that. But this may become just a little more dangerous than a few droplets of water to smack away. Feel free to stay outside, but let us handle what's in.
The two men look at each other. Hugh's a little distracted by the crowd of bats that is currently laughing at him. It's like maybe we should just go back, you know? Like the two of them seem uncertain, but they'll see how they feel once you approach the cottage. The bats continue occasionally dipping in and out, never quite getting to the stage of attacking, but they'll just stay up to really get on your nerves.
This isn't helping my tinnitus, I will be honest.
But eventually, you do actually see a small, very run-down looking cottage just off in the distance. And Hugh kind of says, "Look, there it is. That's the cottage right there." And even Roger kind of turns around and says, "Well, Hugh, you've never been to the cottage. How do you know that that's the cottage?"
I mean, is there many cottages out in the middle of the woods?
That's exactly what Roger says. He's like, "Well, you know, it's the cottage in the woods. Gotta be it, right?"
No sense in not checking, I suppose.
I mean, it might be the right one, but it might not. Do you two want to stay here while we go have a look?
Who's two in this situation? Yeah, you mean the kids?
Hugh and Roger.
I mean, the teenagers who seem very young and...
Yeah, we'll stand guard out here while you have a look.
Good man. Keep the perimeter safe. We trust you with this mission. He just puts her hands on their shoulders, like keep an eye out and shout if anything is amiss. And run. Also run.
I'm just going to lean over to Queltrin and in a sort of not so subtle stage whisper be like, "I don't have faith in them. I don't have any faith in them.
I have all my faith in you two.
That's great, though."
Well, I'm sure the goddess will protect them.
Retreat to future victories. Remember that.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Forget you, bad witch.
So again, Bristle takes the front, leading the way to... Are we sneaking up to it?
I mean,
I would prefer to sneak up to it.
Okay, we attempt to sneak up to it with me and what's the armor on my end? It's likely a disadvantage. Oh, I don't actually know what armor I'm wearing.
It's
I
unusually...
think you're wearing chain.
Chainmail, alright.
Mm-hmm. If I remember right.
Alright. Gotcha.
I mean, I suppose I could sneak over myself and have a look. But, you know,
Yeah.
put kitties in the window, but don't like that idea. There might be monsters.
I'm glad
definitely gonna
that you
be
offered
monsters.
yourself towards this endeavor.
Monsters, I know.
I trust you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, out of the group, only one of you does have expertise in sneaking.
Oh,
So-
no. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go by myself. And she just kind of shuffles off, because she's not wearing like elegant thief stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like this raggedy armor with like overalls and this like cloak. And she just, as she's wandering off, she just muffles. I'm gonna roll my stealth. What I would like to happen is that as she mumbles, she eventually just stop hearing her mumble and she just disappears off to go have a look. But I may roll badly.
Yeah.
I help her by saying a loud speech like 50 feet away, like, okay, man, we're going to...
Oh dear, so that's a 16! That's not terrible.
It's not bad.
That's
That's not terrible.
Yep, so then...
Sneak up to the building, have a look in the cottage.
So then, yeah, you literally hear Daisy sort of disappear away, going, Mizophism.
I hate speaking.
And so Daisy, as you come up to the cottage, the first thing that you notice is that if it has been used recently, then someone is willing to let it sit in quite a fair amount of disrepair. Some of the windows are shattered. The front door seems to have only be on one hinge, and as you kind of creep forward, you suddenly find your gaze being met by a single yellowed eye.
Oh no!
However, as you jump back, you notice that it was in a reflection of a small piece of broken glass in one of the windows. There doesn't seem to be anything behind the window.
Okay, so I sort of peeked in the window, and in this reflected glass there was a big yellow eye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look again. Is the yellow eye still there?
Nope.
Okay, no, that's just great. Okay, and there's like no kitties in the room beyond.
Nope, it's also silent as far as you can tell. There doesn't sound like there's anything kind of going on.
I guess it's pretty dark. Like, okay, I don't have dark vision, so that's no good. I'm just gonna like creep to another window and peek in that one.
Again, depending on just how you look at the shards of glass, you can definitely catch, maybe just at the corner of your eye, more glances of this yellowed eye, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
It's not behind me, is it? Like if I turn around?
Nope, it's not behind you, it's not in the building, it's just seemingly in the reflections sometimes.
Oh no, this is not good. This isn't good. Okay.
The one thing that you do notice is that there doesn't seem to be much in the way of furniture inside the cottage.
Okay.
There is a large mound of dirt and stones.
That's not ominous.
Inside, but again, it must be about 10 feet on 10 feet in diameter.
Like where there should be a nice like wooden floor, a nice carpet, there's just a big mound of dirt. Oh great! There's not like any kid's shoes sticking out of it.
Not that you can see.
Not that I can see. Okay, I'm gonna just make my way back to the group.
While this was all going on, I imagine like we just pulled out the dice set and we're just like 60s, yes. Just like in a little huddle.
I'll come back to the group in a bit. Wow, the house is fucked. I mean, there's some status. This the chimney looks like it's fallen off. There ain't a broken there ain't a window pane intact. I didn't see nothing apart from a big, no kitties, no witch, apart from like a big mound of dirt in the middle. Like, where most people might put a table.
Alright then.
They had a big mound of dirt. And there was a weird eye. Like, it was just in the glass sometimes, and it was yellow. And can I roll a quick insight check to see if I can figure out what the eye wanted?
Sure.
Okay. I remember my insight's -1. Oh my god, okay, so an 18.
Hey.
Well, that's alright.
Wow.
from what little you saw, you would probably guess that it didn't seem actively malicious.
Okay.
Like it wasn't kind of furrowing at you when it spotted you. It was just observing.
It was just watching, which is real creepy somehow. That's just as creepy as if it was malintentioned, but it was there.
All right.
Watching.
All
So,
Does
we're
that
being
sound-
watched.
I'm gonna turn and go. Does this sound magical?
I mean,
Some kind of like.
it's either that or Daisy ate another bunch of berries when we weren't watching.
I mean, I did eat some
Oh.
berries, but I
Yes,
don't think
that
it
might
was
have been it. That might have been it.
Yeah.
The raisins
Well.
that I bought from home.
Well, you know my approach. We've done our scouting, we've done our talking, we've done our asking. And now it's time for action! And then he just, starts his march towards the front door of the cottage.
I'm gonna go in there and start digging in the mound, and I don't think that's a good idea.
He's going to kick open the door.
Oh dear.
Just swats down. Okay, is that athletics?
It's only on one hinge, so I'm not even going to make you roll.
But I could get a natural 20. That could be cool. Alright, fair enough.
The door explodes inwards with a solid kick as the
Hacken
as the glass shards of the windows also vibrate, and you also catch a very brief flash of what might have been something yellow in one of the reflections, but it wasn't there long enough to really get an idea as to what it might be.
I imagine he didn't really see anything. He's just assuming Daisy did eat berries and is seeing things again. But he just he slowly steps in and watches his quarters with his glaive at hand. And he kind of gestures to the rest of his party to come with him.
I don't want to go in there.
I'm just gonna stay outside,
I am
with, a line of sight.
I am going to be the guy that splits the party, and I'm going to die for it.
I mean, I'm a healer. My melee is fine in theory, but it's been
Okay.
fucking shit so far. So I'm gonna stay here so I can cast heals on whoever needs them.
It's always a good plan. As I move up, can I take a moment just to cast Detect Magic? So, especially with the suggestion that there might be something weird appearing and disappearing.
Absolutely. So the first thing that you notice is that as you kind of cast a spell, it's almost like walking out into like when you spent all day indoors and then you walk out into bright, streaming sunlight. The entire forest around you is this sort of glowing, massively magical place. But as you kind of narrow your senses back in, yes, you can definitely sense what might be some kind of divination magic.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, it's nothing too out of the ordinary, I would say. It's the kind of magic that you've experienced before, you've seen before. It's nothing unique or particularly troubling. Just
Yeah, it's just a bit odd to see it in this sort of a setting. That's
Okay.
fine.
Donna is going to investigate the cottage then. But if you didn't want your door kicked in, you should have made it stronger. I'm just saying.
the most dangerous thing in the cottage appears to be the shards of door that are covering the ground. There's not really much in the way. The mound that you can see through the window, you can actually take a closer look, and upon moving a few stones and sweeping a few things aside, you notice is a very rough-hewn set of stairs that lead downward.
Of course, I was going to say it's up or down. Of course it's down. Of course it's down. I mean, what other direction would it be? Would it be up to someone nice? No, it's going to be somewhere down where it's damp and there'll be things.
Okay, I am trained in history. Do do I happen to know anything particular about this area? Maybe we haven't heard of the Barbaroga before. Sorry, where was it said? Sorry?
Barbaroga.
But the Barbaroga before. But do I know anything particularly about the history of this place, if I roll?
In fact, I won't even make you roll. The only thing that's well known about the area of Mudford Sock is how it got its name, where an ancient duke lost his boot along the road, and this area was where he stopped to remove his now muddy sock, and then proceeded to beat one of his servants with that muddy sock.
Ah!
Of course.
It makes you feel proud to be a civilian in this country.
Yeah.
Just a rich tapestry, even in the most remote and squalid of areas. Okay. He was a disgraced knight. He's seen worse.
Yeah. No, so I would say that, like, as far as you know, this is a fairly standard place. There's never been anything particularly untoward or, you know, like, there's never been any massive events occurred in poor old Mudford Sock.
Okay, I'll keep notes of the stairs leading down. I'm going to investigate the rest of the cottage.
Okay. There are, again, there has seemed to have been someone living here at some point. There are small pieces of pottery, jars, that kind of thing, that contain a mixture of spices, foodstuffs, more unusual things that Quilton would probably recognise as like magical ingredients and reagents. But again, nothing particularly untoward jumps out at you aside from the great big hole in the ground.
No footsteps, no nothing, no instance of multiple people having moved here.
Not as far as you can tell.
Alright, I gather up the party. Alright then. I've checked double floors. Nothing seems to be untoward. But I have found a cellar that we should investigate together, I believe.
I mean, why do we always need to go into the dark holes in the ground? Why can't we just go, oh, there's a hole in the ground and walk the other way? No. Our huge
Because people have faith in us, Daisy. We must stand up as moral, upstanding members of this regency.
Why does standing up and being good always involve going in holes in the ground? Like, I'm just saying.
Because it does. Sometimes you see a hole and you must go into it.
A nice restaurant sometime. No, okay.
Well, shall
Roger
we...
outside.
Sorry, Daisy. Shall we see what awaits us down this hole?
You have a light?
There's plenty of little bits of door that I can turn into a light.
Yes.
That'd be good, because I can't see in the dark.
Oh, I'll make one for you. Ah!
Okay.
And you like a plank or something.
Yep. So on the bit of wood, I will cast light, and then I'm just going to lob it down the hole, and we'll see what happens.
I thought we were going to carry it. Okay.
Again, you can, as the small chunk of lit wood tumbles down the stairs, you can see like moss-coated steps that lead into a small earthen tunnel. Fairly standard for, well, anyone who has a cellar in the middle of the woods, you would expect.
I lead the way forward, I guess.
Okay. Are you kind of kicking the bit of wood with a light?
Yeah, he's just we should probably have put this on a sword or something, I'm going to be honest. He just kicks it down a little bit more. Should we have a marching order if it's like a narrow stairs?
Could do. By the signs of it, you're in the front.
You could always, Bristle, just pick up the bit of wood. If you wanted
to. I would
right.
expose my behind to whatever horrors leap behind here.
I'm sure that Daisy will not do anything untoward to your behind.
No, just, don't leave your coin purse out.
Worrying! And now I'm going to ask you to pick up the piece of wood.
What? Hey, your dog's body.
You're closer to the floor. Coming out.
Oh, now that's specious. Might as well say you're closer to the
Sorry,
ceiling.
is it? I'm so sorry. I figured it was more in a practical sense. Like, I pick up things from the tall shelf, you get things from the low, because it hurts my back.
It hurts his back. It hurts his back. It hurts his back. All right then. Guess I'll pick up the light. And here,
So,
it's your hand. Hold it in your hand.
as you continue forward, the earthen tunnel gives way to like chiseled stone. Nadia, being a dwarf, can tell that there is a slight decline as you kind of go down, and it's only a minute or two worth of walking before you get to a locked door at the end of the tunnel.
And this door is in good condition. Unlike
Yes.
the hut. Okay. Can we hear any noise through the door?
You can hear a slight staticky crackling.
Ooh,
Okay, that would basically mean alien noises to us.
that's
No.
You mean like electricity?
Not even that. With a little bit more listening, you can tell it might be a fireplace.
Oh.
I never had heard it called staticky before. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's mainly because I don't want to go down.
Right.
But yeah, like so there is a very solid crackling over it.
She's gonna like picking laps.
I imagine Daisy is very good at picking
I
locks.
mean, I'm alright. But I don't know. This is a door that's a real good nick. Underneath the house, it's a terrible nick. I don't know, guys. I mean,
Don't worry. If you
can I
fail,
check?
sorry.
I don't want to check it for traps with my face. Can I check this door for traps first?
Yes, feel free. Give me a roll.
That be an investigation.
Yes.
Super. I have a plus to that. That's a 6. This door's fine.
The door looks fine.
Okay, the door looks fine. Fantastic. I guess I'll get the thieves' tools out and
Don't worry. If you fail, I'll just kick it in again.
do that thing where I put my eye right up to the hole for thing to shoot me in the face, right? Am I rolling?
Yes. You're rolling the luck.
That's just my proficiency bonus, right? Because it's
Proficiency plus dexterity was like
Yeah.
use. Okay,
Yeah.
proficiency is +2. Yeah. Proficiency is +2 plus my dex, that's +5. Okay. 5. It's an 11.
Oh wait, do you have proficiency in thieves' tools?
I
That's
do.
next piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 3 plus
Okay.
2.
Then
That's
you
3 plus 2 plus 3, because like that's double your proficiency.
Oh no, I don't have expertise in thieves' tools, no.
Oh, weird. I figured you automatically got that. Fair enough.
No, you don't get that till like much later levels. You only start
Alright.
off with 2.
either way, as you kind of like move the tools through the lock, you definitely hear something click,
Oh!
and the padlock that's on the door falls open.
Yeah,
Did it!
knew you
Did
had
it.
it in you. See, you must have more confidence.
Okay, I'm just gonna open this door now then, and I'll like take the padlock off and set it aside. Great!
Yep. So the door creaks open. The first thing that you feel is like almost like a wall of warmth hitting you. Compared to the cool outside, the small room that is in front of you is very warm.
Oh no! 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
As you move forward, the light reveals a few slightly worrying things. Number one, is a small, the first thing you see is a single small cot, almost like a small bed, and then as you kind of like turn to face the rest of it, you can see that the entire left wall is lined up with these cots. Must be about 15 of them.
Okay.
The second thing is that the bedclothes on these cots have all recently been used. There is also like what appeared to be small bits of bedroom furniture and toys on some of the cots.
Oh no.
And then on the right hand side, there is, like, kind of dominating the room, a large torture rack.
Oh no.
All ages, I suppose.
Oh no.
Do we see any examples of that being used recently?
No.
That's something.
Okay, what about the beds? Used recently?
Maybe, as far as you can tell. There doesn't seem to be any kind of dust collected on them or anything. But then again, you are underground, so it would be a bit less likely. There's also no mold or anything that would have occurred aside from in the corners and places like that.
Is there any other doors in this room?
No, at the far end there is a fireplace, which is, I would say, crackling almost constantly.
Someone must have set the fire. No doors at all.
I'm more concerned with how the fire is keeping burning.
We didn't see any examples of them running out of the door above.
And it doesn't. The door was locked, and it doesn't look as though anything's been used for quite a while, so why hasn't the fire run out of fuel?
As you are wondering this, the fire almost seems to grow in the fireplace.
I see!
The rather than crackling, it appears to be spitting hot embers across the area. The tongues of flame kind of start to lick up the sides of the wall.
I'm gonna look under the beds. I'm like, it's getting warm in here, huh? Just look under the beds. No kids under here. Who know what's going on?
And everyone except Quelton give me I believe it should be a wisdom save.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I got +1.
Okay. Wisdom. -1.
Oh no, wisdom. Wisdom's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
This is gonna go so badly for me.
18.
Oh,
Okay.
19. I rolled a nat 20. Yay.
Hey.
When it becomes a 19, I'm fine.
Oh, 15.
All right. Now, for Nadia, you, in one of your ears, you hear an old lullaby that your mother used to sing for you.
Ooh.
For Bristle, you have a sudden feeling like you have been out all day fighting, and that you've finally managed to get back into your pack and rest on the ground. And for Susie, you feel like you've had, several flagons of wine and are just happy to sit down and relax. But all three of these feelings are suddenly gone.
Oh. I thought we got someone else. I thought for a second we got someone else, but here we are, still just in this weird, creepy bed basement.
As the fireplace continues to spit embers, you see a large dark shape in the flames.
Oh no.
and something steps through. It's a huge winged thing. No. It takes a second for it to stand up to its full height and extend its neck. On top of which is a beaked head with black, soulless eyes.
No, not the yellow eyes. This isn't the thing that was watching. No. Okay,
No.
This is some other
So,
Yeah, the bird-like fiend looks confused and gives a sort of as it sees the four of you there, and that sees that no one managed to fall asleep, and prepares itself. It gets its claws ready. So if everyone can, roll initiative.
Look, no, we can talk about this.
You attempted to wash us out, and now you're trying to heat it up. Very well, then.
No, I mean, we could just have a nice wee conversation about this. Why didn't that work?
God damn it.
Fire is purifying. Do not be afraid.
No, I'm afraid of the flames.
Slightly better.
Nadia, I mean, I know you and I often disagree on this, but fire doesn't fix everything.
So
The
Daisy goes
goddess
first
protect-
once again.
The goddess protects those who have faith.
I thought I was going to make it more rigid, but I just easily fall into the ha-ha pun.
I got 26.
How do you have a +8 on your initiative?
Because I'm fast.
Because of which feat is it?
Alert.
That's the one.
I can't be surprised. And I'm a +5 on initiative. But this is why I don't like dark basements. I'm not surprised about this at all. Of course, a weird creeping bird creature comes out this fireplace. Better eat the children. Go eat me.
So I got a 3.
You got a 3.
3.
You're still rolling better than me.
I mean, it also makes sense for the healer to be last.
Yeah.
So
You need
it's
to
fine.
see us. You need to see us all chopped up first.
And what about Queltrin? What did you roll?
18.
Ah, there we go.
Fast wizard.
Okay, so that means that it is Daisy's turn first, as always.
Oh no! I mean, this thing is just kind of done like a jazz hands, right? It's
Yeah, like it's
not
definitely
outwardly tried to bite me yet.
no, it's like kind of spread its wings to make itself look bigger. It's drawn itself back into what you assume is a fighting stance.
Okay. How far away from it am I?
I would say it's the other end of the room, so it's probably about 60 feet away.
Oh, 60 feet away. This is a big room. I'm so far away.
It's a very long room, I would say.
Hide under the bed. Woo.
I mean, yeah, I've only got 25 foot of movement, so
Yeah.
Oh, do I shoot first with my short bow? Yeah, I'll shoot with my short bow.
Okay.
And I don't think I'm gonna get sneak or anything fancy on this, so.
Nope.
Oh no, it's a +6, it's not +3, so it's decent. We rolled a 9. The whole 9.
So the creature literally buffets the arrow out of the air with one of its wings.
Now I'm rolling to hide. It's my bonus section. I'm just gonna hide because I'm only small. That's 15. Oh dear, my good rolls have gone away.
So I would say that that should be fine. There's enough beds there that once you get under one, it has no idea which one you've went under. Yep.
Super sneaky.
Yeah.
Which means that next we have Queltrin.
Okay. I'm just going to look down the room at this fiery fiend, and I'm just going to flick out a ray of frost. Seems like the thing that's most likely to be helpful here.
Sure.
Let's see if we can manage that. That is a Dirty 20.
Very nice.
Nice. Okay, and what's your damage for that?
Damage for that is 7 frost damage.
Okay. Again, the kind of ray of cold strikes the creature square in the chest, but it doesn't actually seem to affect it all that much. A few kind of tufts of feathers and hair are frozen and shattered, but that doesn't seem to cause that much damage to the actual creature underneath.
Okay, its speed is also reduced for until my next turn.
Okay. Is that movement speed or all speed? Did you say speed?
It just says speed.
Okay. Reduced by how much?
10 feet.
Cool. Right. So next, that will put us to Bristle.
Okay, so 60 feet away, just going to run to
Yep.
us. I'm going to go 20 feet ahead.
Yep.
Actually, how long is a javelin on range?
I think that is 60 feet.
Ah, okay, so I would go towards like 20 feet. I imagine either it has 40 feet of movement or something. Actually, I'll go 10 feet ahead. It might need to dash towards me. And then I'm going to toss a javelin its way.
Okay.
Right, so that's a +5 because of dexterity and proficiency. Hold on. This is probably not going to mean much at all, though. That's a 9. Oh well. I toss a javelin along. It skitters across like a wall to its right.
Yep. Again, the creature doesn't seem to even notice that you've thrown something at it. And we are now on to Nadia.
At me!
Because everyone's basically okay. So.
For now.
Yeah, well, yes, but I don't have anything preventative. So.
Great Weapon Master only on your turn. Okay.
I mean, Nadia hates anything resembling demons, so this might be one of the times that she charges in and just swings her warhammer at it.
I will say that even without a religion check, you've been around the block enough times to recognise this absolutely as a demon.
Yeah. She has history with demons.
Damn it.
In that case, I'm actually not going to use the warhammer, and I'm going to use my Sacred Flame cantrip, because it does radiant damage.
Good thinking.
So the demon will need to make a DC 14 Dex saving throw.
It's a big chicken, so.
Okay, and it completely flops. So, how much damage does it take?
D8?
It's 2d8 because you're level, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can roll that for me.
8.
Hey,
Okay.
that's not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah, so the blast of Sacred Flame actually singes some of the feathers around about its neck. The beast takes a kind of step back, then launches itself using its huge black feathered wings straight down the corridor towards you.
Okay,
Which means, I was going to say, I know Bristle is in the way, but it's fine. Yeah, if you want to use a reaction, that should be
Okay,
fine.
yep, that's a Polar Master, going to go 20. Can I use superiority dice off my turn?
I don't think you can use them on reactions.
No.
Okay, I'll take your ruling then. Okay. 7. That is a 21. One d20. Sorry, 1d10 plus 3, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay. That's an 11.
Okay.
It looks up like cuts at its chicken leg.
Yeah, I was going to say, and then as it's kind of like charging forward, you literally set your pole arm to receive it. Manage to catch it solidly in the leg. Although as it flies past, it does take the advantage to start clawing and biting at you.
Right.
So give me a second. I will get some dice going.
Oh,
dear.
should probably use my squirrely dice. No, I only have one.
Hang on, I'm going to have to do some maths here.
Doing math? What?
So, the demon clatters into you, a flurry of claws and beak. The creature sinks its talons straight into your side and one into your shoulder. As it snaps its huge, kind of sinuous neck and cracks you with its beak for a total of 23 damage.
Dear.
I'm hurting. I'm hurting.
Yep. Like, even just sort of seeing the look in its eye as the creature's feathers are coated with blood, it looks like it's having a great time. Which brings us back around to Daisy.
Okay. So, I'm like 60 feet away underneath a bed, right?
Yeah, I think he's like gotten closer.
I was going to say, he's gotten closer. You should be within 25 feet. I'm happy to give you.
Well, it's just I was happy to take a bonus action dash, but even that would have been 50 feet. And then I was like going to do some stuff about working out jump distances, and I can't remember how to work out your jump distance in D&D, so we'll just avoid that entirely.
Don't worry about it.
And I'd like to shuffle underneath the bed and like pop out and stab this thing. And then, like,
I was going to say, as it is currently engaged with, that would be the polite way to put it, it's currently engaged with Bristle, then yes, that should still count as flanking, which means that you should be able to get your sneak attack damage on this.
Super. Advantage.
Are you using your dagger or your rapier?
Oh, my rapier, because it's bigger, and it means I have to not come out so far underneath the bed. It's just like my hand comes out and goes. Okay. I'm literally laying underneath the bed.
Yep.
Plus 7 too. So best one of those is 6 plus 7, which is 13 to hit.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna hide underneath the bed again.
That's
do
fine.
another spell.
That's your choice. You just even noticed.
Again, again, the creature is having a grand old time brawling with Bristle, so he doesn't even notice the little arm and rapier pop up, swing and miss.
It just like scuffs his feathers a little bit.
I can't believe I missed even with advantage. Like, what the fuck?
Which means we're back round to Keltron.
Okay, I'm going to step slightly sideways so I can get a better aim at the creature rather than having too much risk of hitting Bristle. And I'm going to upcast Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
Woo! Boom boom.
So that will be 30-20.
Very nice.
Which I assume is a hit.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Upcast Witch Bolt is so nice.
So that will be 23 damage just now.
Ooh. That's
Okay.
really nice.
In that case, the bolt, one slams into the chest and one straight into the face of the creature. It recoils and brushes off a few loose feathers that have been kind of burned away by the bolts of magic. It does mean that it no longer looks like it's having as good a time. It's certainly looking much more annoyed and is staring straight at Queltron with sheer rage in its beady black eyes. Which means that we're on to Bristle.
Okay, so as he's looking at Quentin, I wave the glaive in front of its eyes. I go no, me, and I am going to go all in on this guy. Let me have a quick. First of all, no, I'm not going to use my bonus action for second wind then. Okay, so I'm going to first of all attack it twice. The first attack is with fainting attack, so it's advantage. Okay. So that's a 2d20. I'm going to use Great Weapon Master for this, so that's a +2.
Yep.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yes. So that is d10 plus 14. Oh, that's a 23.
Oof. Okay.
Then the second attack, normal. Okay, +7. That hits.
Yep.
1d10 plus 4. I'm just going to copy paste this. No, I can't because it's a command.
Yep.
That is another 10.
Okay.
I do an action surge.
Yep.
And do another 2 attacks.
Okay.
There's another 2 attacks. I'm going to roll 2d20 for each of them, and I am going to do both of them. No, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do both of them at Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Okay, one is a miss, but the other is 19. So.
Okay, so that one hits.
So that's another roll, 1d20 plus. 1d10 plus 14. And that is another 21 damage.
So what is your total for damage then?
So my total for damage is 10 plus 31. That's that's 31 and plus that 23. So that is a cool 54 damage.
Okay.
A lot of damage.
Yeah.
And just for giggle, I'm going to use Polar Master and use my bonus action to... wait, actually I used Fainting Attack, didn't I?
Yes. So you wouldn't be able to, unfortunately.
Okay, so I just go on a flurry, like slash there, crash there, with all of 4 attacks in quick succession, stabbing into him and clashing. Wait, I used Fainting Attack and I hit, so I add a d8 on top of that for what it matters.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Well, if this actually matters.
It may.
It might. That's an extra 3 on top.
Okay. So the rapid flurry of blows really does a number on the creature. One slice breaks one of its wings, another slams straight into its arm and pins it against the chest. One knocks it clear in the head and sends it spiraling, rolling onto the floor. You can see that it's still conscious, at least, but it's absolutely broken at this point.
Now, you see the issue of taking your eyes off me. Come! It's just I prepare for the end. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
And in that case, that means it is Nadia's turn.
going out of here.
You need some healing.
Yes, I do. Don't worry, when I'm down, when I'm like prone and bleeding out, you can do it.
I will say, the creature in front of you is literally like unable to move at this point. It's so battered down. It's not quite dead, but it might have enough energy for one last burst.
Okay.
Should it decide to?
Okay, I should probably try to finish that then.
Do your best to.
Da-da. Let's see if, when it's immobile, I can actually manage to hit something with my warhammer for a change.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, is it actually immobile?
In fact, I will say that it's probably been knocked prone. So
Ooh.
that should give you advantage.
Okay, that
Nice.
is useful. That first roll was absolutely appalling.
As as much as it's a bit of a house rule, I'd say that's what happens when you take more than half your hit points in a single set of being slapped around. So
I'm going to do a Battle Master another game. I am.
they're a lot of fun, aren't they?
Really are.
I'm wondering if I should just give someone else this warhammer. because
Aw.
with advantage,
Hand it
that
over
gives
here.
you a total of 8.
Hey!
Then
Nice.
your
Take
your
that.
warhammer misses its head by scant inches.
Don't worry, you get next time. You get next time.
Slams into the ground, and the beast recoils in fear.
Yay, I scared the demon.
It's okay, Daddy. I missed too, and I'm under the bed. It's all fine. It's a tricksy thing. It's real slippy.
The demon, now that it's its turn, scrabbles back up to its feet.
Can I use the reaction to smack it again?
You've already used your reaction on
That
this?
was last time.
No, that was the last turn, wasn't it? Yeah. Yes, you should be able to give it another good solid smack.
Oh my god. Why have I not been thinking of fighters like this before? Okay. That hits.
Yeah. Then I eat the sheer fact that you have a +4 to your damage tells me no. That's where we're at. That your blow decapitates the creature with a single swing as it scrabbles to get up, and then its body falls to the floor. Its head sails off down the room towards the fireplace.
We all helped.
Yes, you did, and I am glad. I am glad I am part of such a efficient fighting force.
I'm just going to stay under this bed for a little bit, just in case there's another one of them things in the fireplace.
Do that. You're keeping eyes out.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I like to think like he carries his team a lot of damage, and he just like always gives them credit despite that. He's a real awesome guy.
Yeah.
It's a team effort.
I was going to say, he's very much the team coach rather than the star player. Like,
Yeah, don't worry. We'll get them in the end game.
Has the fire started to stop behaving oddly now?
No, it does appear to be still just as spitty as it was previously. But even with those kind of few seconds, you can see that nothing appears to be coming through. Or nothing else appears to be coming through, I should say.
Good. I'm going to hand a healing potion to Bristle.
Oh, I believe I actually have my own. Oh no, I don't. Alright, fair enough.
That's fine, I shall give you one.
Okay. I'll just roll for it. How much healing are they?
2d4 plus 2.
And that's a fair amount of healing. That's 7.
Good.
About 23 now.
Yeah. So, there's just this fire in this room.
As you're patching up Bristle's wounds, for a brief second, you do feel like you hear someone crying.
Can I tell what direction? Like, can
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's coming from the fireplace.
Of course, it's coming from the freaking fireplace. Okay, I'll go over to the fireplace and give it a poke with a stick. That's what you want.
That's what you want.
That's what you want. Do it fire.
As you get closer, you can definitely hear a child crying.
Hello there, weeping child.
As you pass the stick into the flames, the end of it almost seems to disappear.
No.
It's a flu situation.
Is there like a rock or something I can pick up and like throw it and see if it's like a weird magical portal?
There's I was gonna say there's a kid's shoe.
Yeah, I'll pick up a kid's shoe and just like lob it in.
It disappears into the back of the fireplace.
Oh no, now there's weird magical doorways and fireplaces. Well, I'm not being the first one through.
One of those days.
I'll be the first one through.
Okay.
It's safe, Mr. Wizard. Is it safe? I don't think it's safe.
Nothing is ever certain, but a magical portal is reasonably common.
Okay, I'm going to use Second Wind to quickly gain some HP. And then I'm going to probably again take the points after you guys have done figuring it out. What?
I mean, it's inadvisable to go into magic portals, I'm just saying. I guess we're going.
So as you step forward, you feel the heat of the flames get kind of hotter and hotter, and it almost becomes unbearable. Rather than, stepping into a fireplace, you almost feel like you're stepping into like a blinding white light. Until suddenly, like a clap, you find yourself in a very warm, long tunnel, carved out of some strange dark stone, and the floor of the tunnel is absolutely carpeted in bones and viscera.
I have a real bad feeling about this, y'all.
Good. You have good survival instincts.
Survival instincts are saying go back the way you came, Daisy. Go back the way you came.
Not survival, but you must push through it, and I know you can. I have all my faith in you.
Doing this for the kiddies.
Well, the kiddies.
For the kiddies. Pick up that shoe I threw through.
Yep. So the shoe is there is now what appears to be like a small bone inside the shoe, and it's just coated in blood from touching the floor.
Oh no! I already smell like smelly water. Now I'm gonna smell like blood. Anyhow, wow, we adventurers.
Are you gonna continue down the tunnel?
Yeah, just about.
Yep.
I think we have
Then, as you kind of walk through, it leads to a set of stairs leading up the way for a change.
Oh,
It'll lead up to a stone dais on a kind of formation of rocks. There are pillars of fire all around you, and you can hear the kind of thick bubbling sound of lava coursing underneath.
Going into the fire.
Toasty?
On the dais, there is a child.
A child.
A child who has been tied there, who is looking a little bit worse for wear, very tired, kind of pale and sick.
Alive.
And alive, yes.
Good.
And standing over the child is a hunched figure, clad in rags. The figure stands up and sees you coming. She appears to be an old woman with kind of vividly purple skin, 2 black curling horns spiraling up from her scalp, and bright yellow eyes.
Okay, he's just going to be jogging forward. Hey up! Stop in the name of the law!
What law? We don't work for no law enforcement agency.
We are the
forget
law.
that.
We are the law, Daisy. Remember that.
No.
The child coughs and can only muster out the words, "Don't." Before the
Has the creature noticed us?
yes.
Right.
Although, as the child kind of manages to speak, she leans back down and strokes the side of the kid's face. Just says, "Shh, shh, shh, shh. It's okay."
That's creepy as fuck.
She kind of turns up to you and says, "I take it you're here for the kids."
Just about.
That's fine. I've kept them safe. She points kind of down just off of the dais, and you can see that there is the rest of the town's children sitting in a sort of like a small protected area, almost like a little kind of cave inset into the wall.
Well, that's very kind of you. So, you will be relinquishing them, I hope?
Well, that depends on if you can get them out of here without my help.
Well, go ahead.
As you know, just after she says this, you hear hissing, screeching, and all sorts of clamour of noises. The old hag kind of turns and looks back at you and says, "Well, I think we might have company soon. Better prepare yourselves."
I'm sorry, we're slightly confused. Are you the good guy?
Before she can answer, you see what must be a dozen fat little creatures. If you can picture like a potato with a mouth that seems to stretch from one side to the other.
Okay.
Like almost like a Terence Phillip head with a little pair of wings, fat little legs and arms, sort of like start burrowing towards the area. A couple of them are flying on very weak-looking wings, obviously not able to manage it for very long.
Alright, fair enough. For time and place. I'd toss a javelin at it if it's close enough.
Yeah, go for it.
Just get ahead of the blink line as well.
Mm-hmm.
1d20, it's a +5. Is it 17?
Yep, absolutely.
What's javelin damage?
1d6 plus 3, I think, for you.
1d6 plus 2 because of dexterity, isn't it? Or is it strength?
It's up to you, I believe. So
Okay, I would say strength then, yeah.
Yeah.
1d6 plus 3. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's a solid 6 damage.
Okay, so the javelin strikes the creature in the roof of its huge mouth. It squeals and screams, but continues kind of rolling and bustling forward towards you. as the rest of the other 11 behind it continue to do so.
Water, chickens, potatoes. What next? A stew?
So what we will do is I will get everyone to roll initiative.
Alright.
18 for me.
Oh,
Right.
I got 17. I'm not first. Yay!
Over.
Okay.
Are you? Oh, wait, are you first?
Oh,
No.
Oh,
Belgian's first.
well.
Some of those AoEs out there. Maybe. There's a lot of these small, I think angry haggis, I don't know why, but when you
Yeah,
first
no, that's-
describe them, they're like feral angry haggis.
Well, I was going to say they are dredges, which I've always seen as, if you can imagine, like if Clive Barker designed the Minions.
Oh god, that's worse.
I swear, we will be fighting water, we've been fighting chickens, we've been fighting potatoes. Next time it's going to be a stew. It's going to be a stew, men.
Full 3-course dinner. Maybe there's a lad settler down here and we can get a nice Bordeaux.
Just don't try to get me to accept a cast of that nice Antadillo.
Right, yes. So then I would say that we are good to go. So we will start with Keltrin. There is a tidal wave of these things coming at you. What would you like to do?
Okay. Well, what I'd like to do is kill them all. Because I'm mean like that.
Smart decision.
So, is there anything that would cause me to be concerned about a 20-foot radius blast?
Oh, the kids are in one of the caves on the wall, so they're out of the area. You know that these little creatures are heading towards them, effectively. But as far as you can tell, no, you should have no issues with a 20-foot blast.
I remember one of them is missing 6 HP.
If I hit it, I suspect we're not going to care. Well, that's fine. Based on everything I can see, I can see there's nothing preventing me from just pointing a finger into the middle of the group, and detonating a fireball in their midst.
Go for it.
There's those AoEs.
Yeah.
Every single one of them needs to make a dex save. on a DC of 14.
That's fine. Just making sure I've got enough dice rolled. On a DC of 14.
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 7 of them do make that save.
Okay, do you want me to roll individual damage or just roll once?
Just roll once.
Okay, so anyone that didn't save takes 36 fire damage. Anyone that did save takes 18.
Okay.
So much damage.
They will take half damage because they are demons.
Half the game.
Sneaky.
So in that case, that would bring 7 of them to 9. And what was the higher version?
36.
Yeah, so that would outright kill the other ones. So
Yep.
that's fine.
Ooh, he's in the herd.
Not
Yep, so
enough.
the blast does blow through 5 of them. The area around you is just covered in chunks of like diseased-looking flesh. But it does look like at the very least the other ones are somewhat injured in this huge column of flesh that's piling towards you. Which means that it is now Daisy's turn.
Okay. So there's a bunch of these things running right at us.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not at us yet.
No.
No. Okay.
I will say that they will. I'll say that they'll probably manage to get to you by next round if you don't move towards them.
Okay. I feel like if I run towards them, they're all going to swarm me.
Yeah.
But can I, if I hold my attack, will I get to add my sneak attack? If I wait for them to come into range with us?
Only if they are engaging with someone else.
Aren't they already in range? Because I threw a javelin at one of them.
Yeah, but that's that's it's kind of railing towards you. That's 60 feet. It could be.
Yeah.
Effectively, again, I don't normally use exact measurements when I do Theater of the Mind. So I'd say that's that's a that's a throwaway, and then by next turn they'll be right up at you. So.
Okay, well, I'm going to assume that there's enough of them that they're all going to bite us, right? So I would like to hold my action for one of them to get close, and then I'm going to stab it with my rapier.
Okay.
So I'll just hold my turn.
Okay.
Put once in range, and I can go.
So that means that that next up is the column of demons that's piling towards you.
Okay.
They're literally tripping over themselves and each other, and bits of the ones who get blown up to get to you. Which means that, yes, if you're holding your action, now you get to use it.
Okay.
Yeah, you take out the
Yes.
Maybe
Stab
I can sneak on this.
Stab a potato.
Oh no, it's not roll, it's roll.
Oh, the dice.
That's gonna work.
Let's see.
No.
Did I roll?
I was upset about that one. Oh, there we go.
The odds. Okay,
7. There we go. 26 to hit.
Yay! There we go.
Did I get my sneak with that?
I was going to say, why not? Go for it.
Yeah, it died.
So yes, but I'm happy to say that one is skewered. If you've rolled 6 and then you get 3d6, your minimum is going to be 3, which means yes, you managed to get one of them that is at 9 hit points. So that one is skewered out by your rapier.
Okay. Great.
But the rest of them, the other.
How many are going to bat me?
I'm gonna use my reaction to smack another one. Right. Yeah, that hits.
Yep. And roll your damage.
Plus 4. Oh, that's an 11.
Yep, so that one is battered out of the pile. So that's another one down. Which means that there are 5 who are going to be at, I'm assuming if you two are at the front, it means that between Daisy and Bristle you're going to have to take a few hits.
Yeah, I cover all that.
I should have hidden or taken dodge or done something, but I didn't. So
It's alright. It's alright. We'll die together.
I don't want to die. That's the point.
Okay. So the kind of pile of little rubbery bodies bashes into you. Oh, hang on. Oh, these things can multi-attack as well. Oh, goodness.
Oh no.
A big fat AC of 14 doesn't feel so fat now.
Big ass. Kill me.
Okay, so the creatures, 3 of the creatures pile onto Bristle, and 2 of them attack Daisy. So Bristle, between the claws and teeth, you will be looking at.
I'm looking at my damage now. Do it.
You're looking at 11 damage.
Oh no. Right.
And Daisy, you will be taking 8 damage.
That's okay. Ow! That hurt.
That real
Fine. Get off. Get off me!
So that is absolutely fine. That should be all of them taking their turn, which means we are on to Nadia.
I'm not. At this point, Nadia's really doubting her weapons skill at all. But there are demons here, and I don't actually have any. Oh, I have spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me check. I think spiritual weapon I can cast a spectral weapon and then make a melee spell attack. Okay, yeah, I'm going to try that.
Let's give it a go.
Yep. Okay. Got a better multiplier on that. So.
What did you get?
8. With a +6.
Okay.
This is apparently not my day.
It's the demons that are just throwing you off your game, like, you're so angry.
I mean, I'm pretty traumatized by demons, to be fair.
Yeah, so...
They did kidnap my entire family.
And, you've literally walked through a fireplace and ended up in what might be hell, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
not doing so well with it.
Okay. Then in that case, that means it is Bristle's turn.
Alright. Surrounded by 3 of them.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. This is going to be a quick cleanup. Even without all of my skills, I still have a lot. 1d20 plus... I'm going to try and just hit them. Any that have advantage because Nadia's nearby?
Yeah, I would say that maybe one of them would be kind of overlapping enough that you should be able to get advantage for one of them.
I'll hit that one quick, fast. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
And that's 1d10 plus 4. That's 11.
Yeah, so that's a full-on hockey-style slap shot with the side of the glaive, just straight off.
And I hit the one in front of me again. The one in front of me, just switching sides with just an old one. D7. That's a hit, I imagine. That's a
yes,
17.
it definitely is.
No, 20, sorry.
Yep.
1d10 plus 4 again. That's a 5.
Okay. Then that's at least enough to cause it some issues, but it's more of a slice along one side.
Okay, and then I use my bonus action to pull on mastery of blunt attack. Hold on, what is it? Okay, I can... The weapon uses the same... Use your bonus action to make a melee attack on the upper side of the weapon. It's a D4 plus bludgeoning damage. Alright.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. 120 plus 4. On the same one. So plus 7. Okay.
Yes, and I wouldn't even make you roll for damage. You slap that one with the back end of your glaive, and that's another one down.
Okay, and that's all my actions. Yep. I proceed to flank the one next to Daisy. Just switch sides. And go for it. Yeah.
That's absolutely fair. So in that case, that means we should be back around to Keltrin.
Okay, so there's one of them remaining adjacent to Bristle?
Yes, and then 2 which are still on Daisy.
2 on Daisy, okay.
Help, they're batting me. They're going for my ankles. My ankles.
Your entire
That's quite
ankles.
peculiar. They're so low.
Okay, I'm going to yeah, why not? I'm going to upcast magic missile at level 2, which will give me
Deal with them.
4 bolts. So I'll target 2 on each of the ones that are attacking Daisy.
Okay. And how much damage are those?
So they will be 1d4 plus 1 per bolt. So
Okay. So yeah, just roll 1 damage and we'll work it out.
yeah, I'll just roll damage on each of the targets. That's fine. That's 7 on one of them, and 8 on the other one.
Okay. So both of them are smacked fairly solidly and almost roll away as they're being hit. One of them rolls fairly close to the old hag, who's currently shielding the child that's on the altar with her body. And she gives the demon that had kind of rolled over a good swift kick. And like a very poorly filled football, it sort of flops out and away over the edge of the small platform that you're on, which leaves only 2 of these little demons for Daisy. You've only got 1 demon currently near you, so
Okay. I'm just going to stab it.
yeah, go for it.
I think it's the one I flanked before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. 2d20 plus 7. Let's see if we can hit this little critter. 15.
Yes. Yes, and yes. So,
Okay.
Dig an egg.
I'm going to stab it. I don't feel like a sneak attack's needed. You fellas have
No.
done so much damage to it already, but we'll roll the d8 and see what happens.
Overkill. It's overkill.
An 11.
yeah, so that's a solid rapier straight through the skull of the creature that was with you, which leaves just 1 poor little beast.
Yeah,
who-
I would like to bonus action dodge though. Can I do that? Yeah. No, it's just dash, disengage, or hide. So I cannot bonus action dodge, so I will not.
That's
However-
I can.
However, what I will say is that now that it is this one last remaining dredge's turn, he's just seen 11 of his friends get absolutely destroyed. So allowing for the better part of judgment to come over him, he immediately just turns tail and runs.
I would like to use my reaction to opportunity attack.
Go for it.
No survivors.
Poor little guy. He changed his mind.
Yeah,
He changed his mind.
Not survivor.
No, he's not. So that's yet another, yet another quality slapshot.
It's like, ow! Get back to me!
Knock that little bastard straight off the side.
That little squeal and lands in the lava.
I was trying to run away and inform its reinforcements. Don't worry, I took care of it.
Yeah, the little haggis thing said reinforcements.
What about a family, who knows?
Run home to this little Jimmy.
Yeah, the old hag sort of looks at y'all and smiles and nods like, good work. Good work.
Oh.
But now I fear that we'll need to get these children to safety.
Alright, so can we have a refresher? Because we kind of just walked into town and everyone was blaming you for it. I know about adulteries and stuff like that, which I think, speaking to you, you're actually a very nice woman. I'm going to admit that much.
Oh, was that Good Wife Pleasance? You said
Yes.
that?
Yes.
And he's always been a bit. But no, I mean, well, I suppose technically I did steal the children.
Why?
Well,
Well, they were being spoiled little shits, coming around my cottage and all sorts. So I decided I would, teach the village a little lesson, and I merely was just going to keep them in my cottage for the night, let everyone worry about them, and then find them out in a mushroom ring somewhere in the forest. But unfortunately, there seemed to be something of an issue with the fireplace.
Yeah, we've seen. There was a Bonal Taki that attempted to slash us when we came in.
Yeah, unfortunately I feel some demonic presence has interfered with my fireplace and managed to sneak in and snatch the children while I was asleep, ironically.
I'm going to suggest that scaring the children straight in this manner probably wouldn't have worked. In any case, it just makes the adults more likely to blame you.
Agree to disagree. But okay.
I agree that we should probably get the children home as soon as we can.
I mean, you could, if the kids were bothering you in your cottage, you could just get a big scary dog. That would, do the same sort of thing. There's no need to go kidnapping all the children.
I believe it's a thing.
How about we just go and tell people that you saved the children from the demons, and then you just let all the children go and never take people's children again? How about that? How about you just don't take kids? Just don't take them. They're wriggly and sticky. You don't want them.
I suppose, yeah, but once you get to my age, you need to find things to do with yourself,
Actually, I kind of agree on this. The kidnapping children, I wasn't sure about, but everyone needs a hobby when you get older. In the days of hunger, you get older knees. You need to have something to get.
Take up stamp collecting.
I'm gonna say that we get the kids back through safely. We tell the townspeople that we were protecting them from demons.
Technically true.
And that we'll tell them that when we found you and the children, you were actively protecting them and keeping them safe. And we'll just not mention the bit where you kidnapped them originally. And then everything should just blow over and it'll be fine.
Yeah, see that little one that's uncomfortably tied to that altar? Did you put him there?
No. That was...
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and untie him then.
As you move towards the altar, you hear a sudden scratching sound coming from underneath the dais.
No.
Look, everyone was too busy hobby shaming the hag to get a short rest. So,
I wasn't. I was supportive.
We now for a short rest. I think the scratching's coming now.
It's an hour. It would have hit us anyway.
The hag kind of looks around and then takes a second's notice to move towards the edge of the dais area that you're on. And she draws a huge blackened claw along the air and creates a sort of crackle of electricity. And she's like, right. So we have a problem.
Oh, more.
Is this a problem with getting back?
Yep, it certainly will be. It looks like the demon who kidnapped all these kids from me has sealed this area off.
Oh.
So, we might need to cause a distraction.
Where exactly are we? You said volcano over a river?
Yeah, so basically like a like a circular island in the middle of this lava that's like a raised pillar.
Oh, nice!
Oh, a distraction.
This is
Where?
a real nice place.
We just like look around, like where do we cause a distraction? Like,
you hear again more scratching and then almost like a rattling kind of sound.
Have I managed to like get the kid off the altar?
Yes.
Okay, I'm like putting back with all the other children. He has a shoe. I found one of y'all's shoe. Have it. It's a little bit sticky now, but it's better have one shoe than no shoes, right? Okay, guys, there's a scratching coming from the altar. I don't think it's a good scratching.
From somewhere,
Oh no.
you hear a sort of a harsh, echoey voice whispering,
Oh
"Worthless mortals, kneel before Merilith. Your flesh will be devoured to feed my ascension." And from underneath the agile altar that the child was on, the rock kind of churns almost, and out crawls this huge, like much taller than any person, like woman, essentially. With, as she pulls herself out of the rock, you see she's got 4 arms,
no. Oh no.
and then continues to pull out her lower half, which you can tell is like a huge skeletal snake.
Oh no.
okay, just checking. She's the evil one, yes?
Yep, that would definitely be her. So
Just making sure. I had an issue with like appearance before, so it's good to know now. All right.
That's understandable. So if you lads could, keep her busy, I'll see if I can get out of here with the kids.
Way ahead of you. Each launches another javelin.
Okay.
I mean, Bubba, can I not come with you?
No, dearie, I'll be fine.
No, please.
Okay, I'll toss another javelin at javelin again.
I guess I'm rolling initiative, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we'll all roll initiative.
Okay, just initiative. I tossed a javelin. I guess I'll not do that depending on what happens.
Yeah, we'll leave that now.
23.
Yay! I got good initiative.
Natural 20.
Yay!
Hey!
I might have changed the dice I was using.
Yeah, there we go.
Woo!
Good die. It's strong out the gate there.
I'm probably going to die in this next one. Am I going to laugh?
I have a healer.
Oh, no, I forgot. You have hardly used healing.
Because
Like-
I knew we would need it at some point.
Yeah, you see.
It's safe.
Good idea. Good plan.
This is Merilith,
I don't know who Merilith is.
the demon lady. I think she's
Yeah.
gonna use all flesh for her ascension. I mean, you look like you're ascending fine without my flesh there, Merilith. So, how about you just go for the bony look?
Okay, let me just get this organized. So, can everyone read out their initiative totals again?
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Mine is 17.
Data got a 23.
Keltrin got a 9.
So, where is she in relation to us? We're in like a upraised island in the middle of an ocean of lava.
So she is literally just bundled out from underneath the altar that is in the centre of this kind of circular pillar.
Right. Okay, so it's a pillar away from the main islands.
No, it's like if you imagine you're all on one large circular.
Okay, so she's in the center island. Got it.
Yeah, so she is in the centre of it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So in that case, it means that Daisy is first to
Oh
go.
no.
Oh no.
So, I was like up in her face because I was over by the altar, right? So she's like right in front of me.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to stab her. I'm going to try stabbing and just be like, "No, Merilith, get back! Get!
Is there
Don't
anyone?
want you here." Oh no, that's +7.
Look,
14. It's a 14 hit.
It does not. No.
No, okay, and then I'm just gonna hide.
So, with like a flick of each of her forearms, she produces these long bone blades out of each one. Her first action kind of like parries your attack.
Makes sense. This makes sense. I mean, bone on metal, that's gonna hurt, but I like the style and the commitment.
Yeah.
And instead of hiding, I'd like to bonus action disengage and then run away 25 feet.
That sounds like a plan.
I'm just gonna pick it. So she's big and scary, I don't like her. But that's turn.
Okay, so that means that it's Nadia's turn.
I am going to cast Bless. Will.
oh yes, I like that.
Yes. So bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Hello, rest of party.
Yes.
Whenever the target makes an attack roll or a saving throw in the next minute, like 10 rounds,
Yes.
you can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack roll.
Yay! Thank you, I feel so blessed. Thanks, Nadia. I hope it's okay that I'm running away.
Yeah. Did you roll the height, by the way?
No, I disengaged.
No, just boosted.
Yeah, disengaged, ran.
I won't really blame you.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of places to hide. We're on an island surrounded by lava.
I'll be honest, I really wish you were here. I can use the advantage.
I rolled 17 to cast, so...
Yeah, so that's absolutely fine. Right, in that case then it is the demon's turn. She sizes up each of you and then slithers her way forward and with like a sudden pop disappears.
Oh no!
Oh, that's cheating.
Go invisible!
Did she get anywhere close to me to hit again?
Well, I was going to say she literally appears near enough on top of you.
Okay, you have it.
So, literally, like near as close as she can be to you.
That's going to be a reaction hit. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Jesus. Oh, 24?
Yep, that'll hit.
1d10 plus 4. Oh, that's a good 11.
Okay. So then, as she teleports on top of you, you just like, whoop, swing up your weapon.
Look, Sorry.
No, just gonna say now, it does connect fairly well, but it means that she does have the chance to drop a multi-attack, which is...
Fuck a what?
Multi.
What do you mean, fuck?
Multi.
Multi-attack, so someone with 5 attacks.
Oh, she's got 5? Wow.
She's got 4 arms and her tail.
Yeah, jeez.
I should have saved my superiority dice.
So many hits.
It was so cool when I killed the chicken, but I'm dead.
I mean, you did annihilate the chicken. You did annihilate.
Yeah,
I did annihilate.
Luckily, the swing of your polearm into her has kind of thrown her off, and most of her attacks miss.
Oh.
Only 2 of the blades manage to slash at you. So you take 16 damage.
I'm at 5.
Oh. He's bleeding. He's bleeding.
So Cure Wounds does 2d8 plus 6.
On a level 2?
Yep.
Alright. 2d8 plus 6. Yes.
Yeah, so you get 10 back.
Hey, it's at 15 now.
Yay!
Actually, that's probably
Nice, so
good.
squishy.
If she does, like, more than that much, my half health HP, I've got a bit of a buffer at least.
Yeah. We'll see how that pans out.
Fingers crossed.
I've got 5 attacks.
Oh no.
All 5.
So it is.
Horrifying.
They want to hand me a post in my head.
So it is Megalith's turn. The first thing is that she manages to lock some of the ribs of her tail into the ground to prevent being pushed back. Because she made her strength save. And then she hisses something horrifying in a language that Nadia would recognise as Abyssal, the language of demons. It's like nails down a chalkboard inside your head. From that you hear another collection of squeals, farts and all sorts of noises that tell you that she's calling on a few more dretches to come and give her a hand.
No friends.
So we will hang on. Okay, so 3 of them show up. Who I believe from now that I just need to slot them into the initiative order. Okay, who do appear, and luckily, Brittle will get a turn before any of them manages to. But first, I think Megalith. No, she'll use her action to do that, so that should be fine. Yep, so that means it is round to Bristle.
Okay, so where are the... Is that...
They are literally climbing over the edge of the... pillar and kind of rushing towards you at the moment.
Okay, so they already moved past kicking spots in range, alright?
They're not in range as of yet, but they should be in the next turn.
Okay, I'm not going to mind them right now. I need to take down her. In the flanking position while she's pinned down, like she's literally pinning herself down against the thing, so I get to smack her as she's... God damn it. Okay, so I get quickly 2 attacks, flanking, let's go. 2d20. I'm going to do weapon mastery in both of them, let's go.
Yep.
And that misses, that just misses. Yep. This time, okay, 2d20. Again, it works, it works. Okay, that's a 13, but with a +4. Look, it's worked out before, let's be honest.
Roll your d4, it might work, yeah.
It might work.
14! 14!
Nope. So she manages to deflect your blows with her bone swords.
Bonus action, bonus blunt attack.
Oh yes, of course. Go for it.
Spite. Bonus action, spite attack.
Okay, that's a 15 with the d4. That will easily go over, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it will. So you managed to hit her with the blunt end of your staff for how much damage?
1d4 plus 14. Okay, so issue I was meant to chores, and that's my mom calling me down. God. Okay, that's a 17.
Okay. So that's fine. So that brings up down to 50. Sorry, are you needing to get going?
Yeah, it's I was meant to like help refit the pantry. I didn't think it would bother this. So
right, that's okay.
I've completed my turn basically. My AC is my current HP, by the way, is 15.
Right, that's fine. I will take a quick note of that.
I'm gonna go quickly help them. I'll see if I can come back, but no promises.
Don't worry about it. Do what you need to do. Okay?
Okay.
Hey.
Bye. Right, so give me a second while I get that sheet up again.
It's fine, we can just cover those turns if we need to. It's reasonably straightforward.
He hits.
Yeah.
He hit, he smash.
Yep, so again, a nice solid hit with the back end of the staff, which brings us round to one of the little demons. Ooh.
Just to check if any of them are coming from behind.
I was going to say one of them is, but not this one.
Okay. Because the other thing that comes from Gust of Wind is it takes 2 feet of movement to move 1 foot towards us.
Right, okay.
Ooh, difficult.
That does help. Good to know. So the little one is going to basically, the little demon is going to spend its action trying to kind of bustle towards you. So you've still got a little bit of time there. And we'll go to Keltrin for your turn.
Okay. There's only so much I can do while I'm maintaining Gust of Wind, but what I can do is make sure that it is that I'm shifting so that it points directly towards at least one of the drenches, as well as towards the greater demon.
Yep, that's absolutely fine.
Unfortunately, that's about all I have while I'm doing it. So we'll see if we can get any benefits from that this turn. If not, I'll change it up.
Well, let's find out, because we'll go for that little demon's turn just now. Yeah, so in that case, the demon does not make its strength saving throw, so it is pushed back even further. It's only got 20 foot of movement, so it's not going to make any great saves towards you, and being a perfect little beach ball means it's just absolutely terrible against the wind.
Just bouncing.
Yeah, exactly.
A wonderful image.
I know, a little beach ball. They're kind of cute. They're kind of cute.
Now when you get a beach ball on a leaf blower and it sort of hovers,
yeah.
It's just doing that as we speak.
Ian, Ian, can you put a light on, mate?
Oh yes, it's suddenly very dark.
It's very dark. It's fine when you've got a white screen.
2 seconds. Which means that our third demon is going to use its turn to kind of move up to the party. But it is kind of hovering on the outside of the fray, looking for a way in at the moment.
Oh.
Which is going to bring us back around to Easy.
Okay, I'd like to pop out and stab the big one again.
Okay.
Crit.
I already had 1 crit, that is probably...
Never say never. I got 5 natural 20s in a game. 4 of them were mine.
13, I'm gonna roll my, what do you call it? No, I'm rolling my blast.
Your bless?
My blast. Makes it a 15.
Which doesn't hit.
Oh, dang it. Well, that didn't work.
Good, I thought you had advantage.
Do I?
Well,
because she's being flanked. Yep.
Okay, I'll roll that again then. That's, we'll see. It's 25! That's a nice number.
Yeah.
And I'll hit it with that sneak. 6. Go, so that's 21 damage.
There we go. Yep, so in...
I guess I'll...
Another... Sorry, on you go.
I'll stand out here and take some damage if she's going to be dealing some out. I feel bad that I keep hiding and, our big boy Dunner is there is coughing up blood, and I'm going to hide under your cloak. You're right there, big fella. Chopped your arm off. You sure you're okay?
I'm bleeding internally and externally. It is an interesting sensation.
Okay, maybe I'll stay here and see if I can take some of her for you. Oh, I'll help out the team, I suppose.
That brings us back around to Nadia.
Let's see.
Heals have been great, by the way. Thanks.
I don't think it... Does it benefit me? I'm going to try spiritual weapon again and hope that it works this time.
Okay.
Oh, you
Sounds
tried
like
to
a plan.
block.
And missed.
Yeah, but you get to keep it up so you can use it in your bonus action next turn and stuff. Good one.
I am completely confused by you all now.
It's like a bonus action attack that you can pull out. Magical weapon as well, so it's nice.
Yeah, the weapon you cast is still there. You can keep using it. You don't need to
but
cast
that was-
this again.
Yeah,
I was
but
gonna say,
I
that
haven't
was a previous
cast
combat.
it successfully
Yeah.
in this combat.
Okay,
My
that's fine.
action is to cast it, and that automatically triggers an attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep, that's fair. So, give me a melee spell attack.
That is 16.
Okay. Yep, I will. So that one does hit.
Yay!
So,
Damage
give me your damage.
is 1d8 plus 6. Which seems a bit ridiculous.
Nah, I mean,
13
Alright.
damage.
13 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so that is a very solid hit. The demon is, literally as the magical energies coalesce into a hammer and smash at her face. You see, like, literally those broken bones. There's a couple of teeth flying out. It's a pretty solid hit. She's looking very much worse for wear. As we move on to Bristle's turn.
Oh, ooh. Alright then.
Oh no, sorry, my mistake. It's her turn first. Oh.
oh
So-
no.
Bye,
So
guys.
I was gonna say, so she's now got either she can strike the dwarf who just broke her face, the halfling who stabbed her in the back earlier on, or like, you know, the one that's wearing actual armor. So unfortunately, I think that means
Can she make a strength save first?
Oh yes, can she? There's a question.
It doesn't really matter. It's 15. She can easily sliver in. What's hell what?
Yes, she can make her strength save.
Oh well.
Dang. Lady
But, you know.
strong.
But, you know, worth a shot. So in that case, yeah, she is going to turn around and go for the last person who hit her. So unfortunately, Nadia, what's your AC?
Ooh. Oh.
Is 16.
Okay. So, we have 5 attacks. Which
That is still
are...
insane.
Like, she had to do a lot to get herself up to the point where she could be a giant demon lady with 4 arms and a tail.
Yeah, she could walk
Yes.
Gonna use those attacks.
If it
I
makes
know
you,
I
if it makes you feel any better, this is a slightly weakened version of an actual Marilith, which has 7 attacks.
Oh,
So,
okay, I'll stop complaining about 5.
and she gets. So all 5 attacks hit.
Okay,
So yeah, for, you know, smashing her face in, you're going to be getting some. Hurting.
okay.
So we need. It's 4. It's 5.
Oh, heal is down.
Nerve-wracking wait while it's all added up.
You're going to be taking 33 damage.
Okay.
still up?
Yep. I'm left with 15.
I was going to say that's the joy of being a hill dwarf, I think.
Yep. I am a dwarf. I'm fine.
Get those extra hit points where you go. Okay. So yeah, so she basically turns around screeching and begins throwing everything she has at you just to try and take you down, but you managed to roll with at least a few of the punches, which brings us around to Bristle.
Hey!
Now it's your turn.
I swing the blade in front of her eyes and go like, not her, me. Okay, and I'm going for that. It's been going well before. I'm doing it again. She's flanked. Let's do this.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, 2d20 plus 2. That is going to be a hit.
Yep.
1d10 plus 14. Oh, god damn it. I'm used to another roller, sorry.
That's okay.
That is a 15, jeez. Okay, and there's the second attack. 2d20 plus 4 for 2 again. That's going to be another hit.
Yep. So, I will save you from rolling damage dice.
Powerful.
So the first strike snaps off a few of the ribs in her tail. The second strike places the glaive straight into her sternum and pins her to the ground as she lets out a final gasping, hissing breath. So yeah, the three little demons, one of whom is kind of still hovering in the middle of a gust of wind. The other two look at each other and just book it. They're not dealing with this. The one who's kind of still hovering, I guess, is going to be there until you stop blowing at him. So,
and I just crunch her head. It's been a long day. It has been a long.
Yep. So the air around the pillow that you're on, the hag had been kind of testing at the barrier, but you hear a sudden pop, and then she motions for the children to start going back through, and
yes.
now everyone can leave and get themselves off to the fireplace. Yay! So, are you guys going to follow her back in?
Yeah, we're just kind of I just kind of on the one limping foot. It's got a frown on my face. Good job, Donna. You did good.
Can we take the bone swords?
You certainly can. You'll need to remove them from her, from her arms. Essentially, they are as you kind of pull in, you realise that they're fully connected via bones and tendons and other things. But you can remove them.
Don't worry, I'll help.
Okay.
I just put them off for you and hand you the arm blades as they're tripping.
Thank you.
Happy to help.
Excellent. Well, let's get these children home.
Hey, kids. Don't tell your parents what happened today.
Yep, so then, the hag sort of gently leads all the kids out back through the fireplace into the small room under her hut, and then gets them out to the outside where poor Hugh and Roger have been waiting all this time.
I also want to, as we're doing this, walk up and look every child in the eye and tell them that they are not to harass someone who lives by themselves and lives alone in the woods. You do not break their things. You don't pick on somebody because they're different or they live in a different place.
It just... The moral of the story is...
There's a muttering of yes, Mrs. Dwarf.
Yeah. I would like to
They
think
don't need
that
to be happy, they just need to do it.
I like that lady dwarfs are very much mubbly, and that they now what do we say? I just see that being a really inherent thing.
Yep. And so the hag kind of like agrees that she'll stay behind and let you guys take the kids back, and you get to be the heroes for today.
We're the heroes every day.
She does give you like a small, or she gives, I should say, Nadia a small stone. You've seen the little rocks that have like holes worn in them by water.
Yeah.
So she gives you kind of one of those and just says, "Look, if you ever need me, just give a wee rub on the stone. I'll see if there's anything that I can do to help you out."
Thank you, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, I need a new hobby now that I'm not allowed to kidnap children.
Good to know. I hear that knitting is very much the thing nowadays. Along with lace. The lace is...
You see, she holds up her massive gnarled claws. Not really one for lace work, dearie.
Fair enough.
How about watercolors or finger painting or like or flower collecting or like lizard pressing? Basically,
Wait,
just
back up. Lizard pressing.
lizard press. You get the lizards and then you put it between the two books and then you have a nice lizard to look at. You never collected lizard in your youth?
That's bugs. Bugs that don't squish when you hold them.
Oh, no,
lizards squish if you put enough force on them.
They're not. It's not meant to squish. You put it in a bit of parchment.
That's why it's a lizard press. Better than stealing children.
Get the children back.
Yeah.
Let's get the children back. And Baba, how about you just not go letting any demons open interdimensional portals into your basement no more?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something you can do to ward against that. I mean, it was in your basement.
Yeah, so you lead this patrol of children back through the forest. Rather than coming across things feeling weird, if anything, the forest feels oddly easy to pass through. So someone is literally kind of making a path for you to get back to town. And as you appear, the parents begin rushing up to the edge of the forest as they hear all the kids chattering on their way home. And then each parent manages to get their kid, and everyone's very pleased with not only getting their kids back, but with yourselves. And the young man who decided to take charge of the situation says that he'll be sending a letter along to the Duke before you arrive, just to give his seal of approval. These have done very, very well. Although he does ask, so did you kill the old hag?
Oh, it turns out there was sorry. I know you have a passion for the themes, so go ahead.
Wait, did we kill the person that was protecting your children from demons? Are you serious?
Aye, but she's
If
an
it
old witch.
hadn't been for her, they would already all have been dead before we got there.
But either way, I'll be sending along a letter to the Duke to let him know of the sterling work that you've done in getting our children back to us.
Happy to help.
You could express that appreciation in the form of monetary recompense.
We are only a small town, so we will at the very least be able to throw a feast in your honour.
I'm good with food.
My pet pocket him.
See, what do you think you can pickpocket in a town called Mudford Sock?
Don't know. Might have like an heirloom.
Oh yeah, it's this expensive heirloom I carry around with.
His heirloom is a muddy sock.
I don't
say
want
no,
it
but-
anymore.
You know what?
Don't want it anymore. Don't want
You
it.
do get an entire feast with as much booze as you can drink at the end of it.
That's acceptable, I suppose. It's alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
We did good.
I played wizards before. I've not done that much damage, I swear.
Yeah, Battlemaster fighters can be a bit crazy.
Obscene, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Good.
pretty
That
damn
was-
impressive.
Yeah. There was a lot of good rolls tonight. We all did
Yeah.
fun
So there you
stuff.
go. And we only ran over by 7 minutes.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, kind of miraculous.
Yeah.
That
Well
was
done.
good fun. I enjoyed that.
Hey.
To do a spooky hack and slash.
Yeah. Did pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much for playing.
Thank you for running.
For running it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
more than welcome.
Right.
It's good.
Fun.
Absolutely great. So before we go, we'll do our goodbyes from everyone, where you can tell us, where we can find you, what other stuff you may be working on, and again, we will start with Dragon.
What am I working on? So I run most of the social media and stuff for Penance RPG. As Penance RPG, we currently have a Dark Tide campaign running on Twitch every Sunday afternoon, but afternoon UK time. And tomorrow we're returning to our fortnightly game of the Verlasting Circle, which is a D&D 5e campaign, and that will be on our Twitch channel, 8 PM UK. And coming up, or by the time this is out, hopefully some of it's already out, we have our hashtag Open the Dungeon annual series. So we have a new dungeon this year, similar-ish format as previous games, and we're going to have a bunch of different running through it both as stream and record.
Hey.
Excellent. Susie, you get anything you would like to hit in?
I'm just gonna plug Penance RPG. It's the only thing I turn up on. I just turn up sometimes. It's good fun. Yeah, go listen and watch all the streams and stuff. It's good fun. And thank you for having me again, guys. It's always fun to be here.
More than welcome.
Thank you.
Greg, that you would like to advertise for?
I also occasionally appear, usually in person, for things with Penance RPG, doing some of the convention stalls, things like that. You can also find me doing my own Twitch streams over at LunaWolf _. And that's really about it.
Perfect. And finally, anything you would like to chip in with?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm relatively a private person. I didn't know there would be sponsorships.
That's fine. If you don't
Sponsorship.
if you don't have anything you do online that you want to plug, that's absolutely fine.
As of now, I'm just a wandering tabletop RPG player. I will literally play any system I can, or D&D if there's nothing at it. I suppose that's as much as sponsorship for myself as it's anything.
It's all good.
Perfect. Right, then in that case, we will see you all later. Have a good time.
We hope you have enjoyed our adventure today. Remember, you can find all the materials used, including the music, as well as much, much more at vengersdecks.com and get 20% off with code PENANCERPG.